All right, what is going on? This is kind of out of the norm of my vlog videos. And what we're doing today, I actually did not record my week. So I also thought, why not just kind of sit down and talk with the camera? I don't do this often. And when I do, it's maybe like a minute or two. And I don't know. I'm trying to get more into talking for longer than a minute. And so why not just do like an update video today? Because I have nothing else to do, nor do I want to do anything today. So I've written down some things I want to talk about because if I don't, I'm going to ramble. Blame my ADHD, don't blame me. So let's see here. Let's see. Honestly, I want to talk about my content because I have been analyzing my performances on all my platforms I use over the last, I think it's been, I've been uploading since January, but I actually have been very consistent for the past few months. And so what I've noticed is some content performs better on other platforms depending on what it is. And I'm kind of understanding what I want to do or keep doing with my content, and also what I want to possibly implement as far as like a new thing of content. I've been slowly introducing my new phases of content that I do and kind of seeing how that's reciprocated, and if I want to continue doing that in my short form or kind of add it into my long form with maybe like my vlog, something else. But it's honestly eye-opening to kind of see what's working. It's kind of eye-opening to see what works and what's not, because I don't think I want to stop using it because it's not working in my favor. I think if I want to keep doing it, I may alter how I'm doing it, but I'm still going to do whatever I want to do. But here comes the rambling. But I do feel as if with me constantly being consistent doing content, it's making me more comfortable being from the camera, especially if I have to talk. If there's something I can do like a B-roll or a voiceover, that's not really helping me as much as on camera, face-to-face talking, to get comfortable. Now, as far as just doing content, staying consistent, I can do this all day. Just do some B-rolls, some voiceovers, or whatever, because this is my third or fourth attempt at being consistent on the content. And also over this time, it has shifted on what kind of content I've been producing. But I think I've learned and I've worked through a lot of operations and back ends and trial and errors about what I want to put out for mass consumption, which is another thing I wanted to actually touch on, which should basically be how much am I divulging of my life on social media, which it's still at a very minimum. And if you know me in real life and you see my content, people would probably would say that I'm only giving 10 to 20 of my life out of 100. And honestly, I think I'm giving a good 5 to 10. Like my vlogs, I am giving my personality a lot, but I'm not giving the raw. And I think that's because I don't like to divulge a lot of who I am to people I don't really know or are comfortable with. And that's just kind of is what it is. If I don't know you, if you're comfortable, you're not about to really get a lot of me. Like there's not one person that knows all about me or who gets all of me. And I feel like that shouldn't even be a thing. So I'm not going to let it happen. But when it comes to content, I have to really pick and choose how I want to show up in the social space. And it's not that I want to, brand representative when it comes to content, but I do want to showcase my personality in a way where it's controlled. There it is. I want to give you who I am, but in a controlled setting, because you're not about to know every single thing about my life. I'm not about to show you all of the bumps and bruises that may go on, and I'm not going to be open book. Again, there's not one person that's all about me, and I'm not about to start on social media. So what else? Also, another thing when it comes to content, because my business is involved in this, and if I haven't spoken this a lot, this is my fault. So I am a consultant for business mainly, but I still do fashion and film consultant time to time. But when it comes to content, I do have to show up consistently to, I guess, build my expertise on a social platform, because it's already been built offline. But I can't reach the masses if they don't know who I am or what I do and what I know. But also with that, I don't want to, what's the word? I mean, I don't want to bore anybody with this information, although people that may want this kind of content may not see it as boring. I just don't want to be stiff. And again, that goes back to me being comfortable in front of the camera. So if I look back at my YouTube channel or the videos I've been uploading, I am still cringing since January, because I feel like I have not gotten close to where I want to be in vulnerability. I've gotten more comfortable, great, but it doesn't come off. I put it this way, when I'm recording content, I feel more comfortable, but when I watch it back, it looks like nothing has changed. And I think maybe because my emotions on my face, so it's not like I don't look like I am maybe enjoying something, or I'm just not at ease or comfortable. Honestly, I just don't know what it is for me to get to where I want to get to. But in the meantime, in between time, while I'm figuring it out, is just keep doing content. Just keep recording yourself until that is the thing that makes you comfortable, or something adjacent makes me feel comfortable. But I'm still going to keep trying this. And I'm honestly surprised right now. I have been talking for 6.5 minutes. I'm proud of myself. I guess the last thing I want to touch on when it comes to an update is my journey / battle / relationship with ADHD, because it has been whooping my ass most recently. So I've had ADHD since I was in the 2nd grade. I have been medicated for ADHD up until I was 13. So being an adult with ADHD is not for the weak. It is hard for the strong, but it's something that I really struggle with, because it is a constant fight. No matter what you're doing, is staying focused, staying, what's the word? Sometimes just calming down, or I'm getting too excited, or I just cannot focus, losing train of thought. There's a lot of things that come with ADHD. If you have it, if you don't, just type in ADHD in Google and it will just give you a plethora of information. It's just a lot that someone goes through. ADHD is something that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, because if you don't have the right tools that you would need to kind of stay consistent in a good operation, or you have the medical mechanics, which is like medication and or therapy, you can definitely just run yourself ragged, which I am doing to myself, because I am not in therapy nor am I on medication. I have not been medicated as an adult. So this is kind of a hard journey, and it's been hard since, I think, 2017, which I kind of went back to doing content. And I've just been trying to stay focused, and my consistency falls within that line, because if I don't feel it, I'm not doing it. But also, if I get frustrated with something, I'm more focused on the frustration than I am the content, and that is where we have the disconnect. But I have a friend that put me onto a supplement that actually has helped fill the gap of dopamine, which I need to stay focused. And so in the meantime, until I find therapy that works for me, I'm going to have to just use that every now and again so I can show up, do content, show our personality, show my expertise, reach the people who are my audience that need to hear the information that I give. And I just want to help who I'm helping. And also saying that, I don't think I mentioned who my target audience is. That's why I want to talk about myself or talking a lot. But I am a multi-hyphenate business consultant who help other multi-hyphenates who have multi-ventures make it all make sense cohesively together. And that is something I love to do. I've been doing it in different sectors in life. So business is like the most recent where I've just made it not general, but for lack of a better word, in a general stance, because I can basically target people who do fashion, who do film, who are in the finance, content itself, or beauty. But if you are multi-hyphenate, you fall in any kind of landscape or any kind of field. But when it comes to my consulting, I didn't want to pigeonhole myself anymore into fashion. And I was doing a lot of film a little bit. I was doing film for a little bit until I kind of started merging all of these together because it made more sense for me to operate how I operate in my day-to-day life in the business. So my target audience who I want to hit, that's who I'm trying to reach, and I understand what they want, who they are, what they need, because I am my target audience in a sense, and people who are around me also are kind of like me. But I feel like, honestly, I have rambled, even though I have like some cliff notes to go off of. I feel like I've just kind of been sporadic with these updates. And honestly, no one asked for these updates, but something to do, something to say, get to know me a little bit more. I think I'm going to honestly do more of this. I say that and things always change, but I'm going to stick to I'm going to make myself do more updates, just to kind of like do more. Here I go again. It's more of like, what else videos called, like an about me video? It's kind of like that, but in an update fashion. A sort of about me, update on my life. And I think that it's also needed to constantly say, hey, I am X, Y, and Z. I do X, Y, and Z. So yeah, honestly, I'm going to stop now because I am rambling and I don't have any more notes to go off of. And I feel myself just drifting. So I will be back next Sunday as always. I don't know what kind of vlog it will be. Maybe it will be like a regular, maybe another sit down. I don't know. I'm going to try to increase my uploads because I want to do like a regular vlog and have like my co-working or my behind the scenes as like a whole nother upload because it's very easy to do. Just to kind of give more context and more content. But I think I'm done talking. It's been 12 minutes now. I'm proud of myself. I think it's because I've been rambling and go off tangents. But until next time, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please, if you have not subscribed, please do so. I have more great things come on the way. I promise to get better at being more comfortable and get my personality more. And I'm new, even though I've been doing this YouTube thing for a while. I'm new again to this. Welcome back. Welcome me, welcome you. Again, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.